right, man. People talking about Shakur admitting that he ducked the Devin Haney offer. He ducked the deal. Now it wasn't that fake $8 million deal. He said that deal didn't exist, and we know that deal didn't exist. And that money not there for two black fighters in boxing at all. That money, type of money, wasn't even there for Spencer Crawford. All right, at least on the front end it wasn't. But thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Right. So apparently, I don't know if I had an interview queued up. You're going to give me a minute to see if I can find it. So apparently, he basically said that the deal was, the deal was pretty much valid for the 25%. He said that was less than, what he had made in his last fights. It was significantly less than what he made in his last fights. And that's what he said was, so they chose to, spin the block and become the mandatory and force Devin to drop the belt. So that was that was their strategy. That was their strategy to do it that way. And like I continue to say, is it a duck? I mean, call it what you want. But I want to say this one is it. So give me a minute. I want to make sure I get this right. I think this interview is it. No, that's the Frank Martin interview. But I heard him say it. I ain't got it. But I heard him say it, dude. So he basically said that, I'm pretty sure y'all heard it by now anyway. He basically said that, well, he did say that they chose to go a different route. They chose to force him to drop the belts rather than take the deal, which he should have. I ain't here to tell nobody that they should take what they, I ain't here to tell nobody do nothing financially. If you say, 100,000 ain't enough, hey, guess what? It ain't enough. I'm not here to argue with nobody. How women say, well, he got to make six figures and he got to do this, that, and the third. Hey, guess what? All right, if I don't qualify, I don't qualify. I don't worry about who do qualify. You ain't, shit, 9 times out of 10, the women that be saying that, put my DM out here and shit in here, though. They don't qualify, but hold up.
I got to start promoting fights because these dudes, man, like, I don't know what's going on, how it's going to happen, but I got to put 2 people in the ring, him and Shakur, man. I'm waiting for, No,
you know what you got to do? You should have told him. You should have took the money that I offered him. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't offer somebody else the same thing, right?
But I'm just saying, you can't.
No. Did he just offer somebody the same thing I offered him?
But I'm just saying, he's different.
No. Did he? Yes or no?
All right, well, we y'all gonna make it happen. You keep coming to money. Like, when we gonna do this? Because I'm trying to see who gonna, what's gonna happen.
The world want to see it.
When they gonna see it? Is y'all ever gonna fight, or is y'all gonna wind up in different weight classes?
Tune in December 9th. I got to fight.
Okay, I like that. I like this finesse.
And then we go from there.
Where you fighting at?
San Francisco. We're bringing it back home to the Bay.
Now, I just want to say the last fight, Lomachenko, I witnessed that you did a move that I taught you. Like, how did you remember that move?
No, I did a few moves you taught. That's what they don't know that.
So you heard him. He basically said that, hey, dude took the same deal Frank Martin took. So he took the same deal Frank Martin took. He offered him. So, like I said before, it is what it is. It's boxing. That's what's gonna happen. Some people gonna say that was a duck. People don't like Shakur Stevenson. They'll sit here and say what he did in Miami was messed up, but turn around and give Tank Davis a pass for what he did or what he's been accused of doing, which we seen him do, some of the things he was accused of or whatever. But I mean, like I said before, it's a dick pulling popularity contest, and most of these people, who supposed to be so woke, about what the media doing, about what's going on in the world, they letting boxers finesse them. It's crazy to me. It really is. But nonetheless, do I feel a certain type of way and say, well, Shakur duck? However, you go through the WBC, you get a better split. They forced, Devin Haney to drop the belt. Now, was that beneficial to Shakur long term or even short or long term? No, because Shakur Stevenson now he got to fight the 99 contender down the road. He don't get the exposure, and a lot of people said, not saying that I agree nor disagree with it, because it ain't my pockets and I ain't taking punches. But a lot of people said he probably should have called this snow on the bluff, took the deal. All right, he should have took the deal and fought for all the belts and got the glory. But he saw it wasn't enough money. Like I said before, the money is always the priority. You can't get mad at it. Every day you go to work, it's for the money. Every day you go out there for your kids, it's for the money. Every day you go out there, you gonna get money to pay your bills. So I understand it. But if he really wanted the opportunity that bad, he should have took 25%. Felt like he was gonna beat Devin Haney, beat him, get the belts. Now you the man riding shotgun. But then if you take the deal, you lose, you get robbed, or whatever the situation may be. You know what I'm saying? Then you took short money, then you hurt your stock. So anything can happen. So obviously, in his mind, and in every fighter mind, no matter what fight you go through, there's a chance that you could lose. So I'm gonna lose on the front end, and I'm gonna lose on the back end. I'm gonna lose with the money, and I'm gonna lose in the fight. Absolutely. I mean, that's debilitating for one's career. It's debilitating. How it's debilitating. So, like I continue to say with the situation, man, I ain't telling these dudes what to take and not to get their money, but to a certain extent, y'all owe the sport of boxing. Y'all owe to uphold the morals and integrity of the sport of boxing, and a lot of y'all ain't doing that. A lot of y'all ain't doing that. Is it some hypocrisy that he offers Frank's 25% and Devin offers 20%? No. Because Shakur, done things in the sport of boxing where he shouldn't have to take 25% to a guy like Devin Haney, even if he is undisputed. And y'all know I love Bill and Devin Haney and my boys, But on the flip side, Frank Martin ain't done shit that deserves 25%. Shakur said the most he made was $250,000. So he was more than tripling, his money. But guess what? That ain't none of my business. But if you want something bad enough, you know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all ninjas, wanted some punani bad enough when we was younger. That shit, dude, you walked across town just to get some. You caught the bus, you rode your bike. You know what I'm saying? You went out your way to make sure you got it. So when somebody really wants something, they know how to put the play down to get it. So if he really wanted undisputed like that, he would have took that short money, took it, reaped the benefits on the back end. But he know, like I know, like the Haneys know, there probably would have been another loophole in there. That's why he should have just called the bluff, but he didn't. He wasn't smart enough to call the bluff. He looking at the money like, nah, because Eddie would have said, okay, verbally I agreed to the deal. It would have been something else. They just wasn't trying to fight. Devin is not 100% at 35. Now that might end up being his best weight class. You just never know. You just never know. We got to wait and see. But, that is what it is for Shakur. Will he be mad that he missed this opportunity? Shit, I don't know. I ain't. What's my man's name? That come back from the future X-Men. I ain't Bishop. I ain't Bishop. But I don't really see no case there. Them offers was totally different. You got one guy that's undisputed. You got one guy that's been lineal in a weight class. That one who been unified and won belts in multiple divisions. Then you got the other guy who ain't never did shit. But we've been affiliated with Al Heyman and Earl Spence. So it's gonna be very interesting, especially after Shakur called him a punani and a B and all that stuff. It's gonna be very interesting to see who he fight next and when he getting back in the ring next. Because if he ain't making $1 million and he getting in there versus, Pollo Loco, it's gonna be a bad look. Especially if it's for short money. But that's what Al Heyman do. Al Heyman asks for money. Al Heyman asks for money that he don't even pay out from other promoters and stuff. And that's just a tactic. That's just a tactic. So fights can't be made or they don't have to cross the street. And that's your advisor turning around career high paydays that he can't even pay you, which is wild to me. But guess what? And Al they trust. Just like Mike Tyson trusted Don King and shit, man. These fighters ain't the most business savvy dudes in the world, bro. So if they wouldn't be fucking with that man or give him that much power and control over their career. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe button is the bell icon button. Get all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.